right? And I always like to go and check, make sure I am streaming indeed. YouTube.com. It's waiting for Sim Racing Nigeria. Control R. Back up. Okay. So it's working. Okay, so it is streaming, and we've got YouTube back, and I'll just catch YouTube up with everything that I was saying on the Instagram feed, which I'll just check. It's still running. Right. Sorry everybody, I had a bit of a technical shutdown there. So we're looking at some equipment that I bought from eBay, Facebook Marketplace, to support community members in Nigeria. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 complete sets of wheels and pedals. I've got a Thrustmaster T150, another Thrustmaster T150, a Thrustmaster TMX, a Fanatec CSR, bit of an old one this one, and a Thrustmaster T300 with some dodgy pedals. So the pedals for that T300 broken, as you can see, and I've 3D printed a replacement. I need to install the 3D printed replacement into that, and then set it all back up again. Something I've done before. As you can see, the accelerator pedal is not a standard Thrustmaster part. This is modded by me. So just gonna do that again for the brake pedal. So I've also got a Thrustmaster TMX. When you plug it in, it calibrates to the left, calibrates to the right, and then calibrates to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and keeps going on, doesn't stop calibrating. So I've kind of set that aside now, but if anybody watching has an idea of how this might be fixed, let me know what you think. Now, first of all, in order to test this equipment, I'm going to be getting up a few times because I've forgotten to get myself a keyboard to do this with. So first of all, I'm going to get my joystick controls, or USB game controllers, and then I've got Thrustmaster T150, and this will turn it to the left, it works, turn it to the right, it works, and then your brake pedal, and well, your accelerator rather, and then your brake pedal. So that all works as a controller connected to a Windows computer system. However, we all know that we need a bit more than that. We need force feedback. We need to be sure that the force feedback works. So I guess the next thing that we can do is go into the Thrustmaster software, which I've got somewhere. Thrustmaster. You know what? Back up. And all apps. And there we go. Thrustmaster, force feedback, racing wheel, control panel. Oh well, that's it. Right, so we can test all of these things on the system, and I have to hold the wheel in place because this actually gets the force feedback running. So that works. Right, that works. And these are just various tests that you can do just to see how well the system works. Right, and then let's jump into ACC and just give it a little drive and just make sure that it works in the game. I know people are going to be thinking I said game, and I think I'm just going to let this one rest. Right, okay, these are games, but they are advanced gaming, just so that I can use the language without people telling me, yeah, but you said it's not a game. I know I said that, and I don't see them as games, but just to make it easier to converse, it would be helpful if this thing was a little bit closer. So bear with me a second. I'm going to move things around a bit and hope that nothing gets disconnected while I'm doing that. Right, gently, do not annoy anybody, any of my ancestors, and all of my ancestors are happy because my computer is still working. Okay, so right, so Assetto Corsa Competizione, single player. Actually, hold on, let's look at the options, controls, make sure everything is working, but it's not. And let's load this. Okay, so this is not going to work. I'm going to have to create a new preset to make this work. So because I don't feel the force feedback.
Green light, show them what you got.
I've got force feedback here. Invert my controls, but I can see that it does work. So that one inverted. That one invert. Oh, come on. Okay. All right. So drop. it does work, but I'm just gonna turn up the force feedback a bit. It's up. Okay, road effects. I don't know why road effects are switched off. But that's fine. That's enough. Thrustmaster T150 that works. So I'm gonna exit Assetto Corsa Competizione so that I don't annoy the system. Come out of this. Yes, do you really want to leave the game? Whatever. So out of that, and we've got one set of equipment that works. Okay, so USB, where is it plugged in? Alright, I'll have to get up to take this all out. And this is plugged into the... Okay. So for this one, it works, but I will need to print out a new clamp screw handle because this one's broken, and I'll show you what this is supposed to look like. I'll show you what this is supposed to look like on another set, but this works. So we can set this aside. This Thrustmaster T150 works. Excuse me. Right, so that's one of 6. Got quite a bit to go. Right, so I've got another Thrustmaster T150, which does not have a clamp screw, but rather has some location bolts that I've used to install it on a rig in the past. So I'm just going to try my best to keep it in place. I know this works because this has been in the house, in my house, and we've used this. My son was using this, but I'll just test it anyway for the sake of the video. This needs a clamp screw, but I'll make a clamp screw for this one. Okay, so I guess it would have been helpful to have a an extension cable right next to me, but there we go. You learn, you live and learn. Okay, so that's calibrating as expected, and calibration is complete as expected. So pop that on there, and we're just gonna first of all test this as I did with the last one. Okay, cancel. Well, I can feel the force feedback, but this is not moving anywhere. So I'm just gonna go look for the Thrustmaster software. And go to apps and where are we? And let's pin to start so that we don't have to go looking for it next time. Where is it? Didn't ask for you. Yes. So Fanatec Thrustmaster software is not coming on. Strange that this is all it's giving me. Advanced. Okay. Right, never mind. Let's go into Assetto Corsa Competizione and directly test this. Okay. Competizione again. Come on. Let's go. Excuse me. Right, so options, controls, and I expect it to work the same as the last one. Only nothing worse than the advantage on this one. So, throttle. For some reason I'm not getting a response, but it's switched on. never mind that. Let's just jump into the sim and test.
Green light, go, go, go. Light damage on the front.
Yeah, I know I've got light damage on the front. Okay, so that's fine. Confirm exit. And I've got a wheelbase that works fine and pedals that don't. So take note of that. Don't ever do that. Don't try this at home. It doesn't work. Okay. So I'm gonna disconnect these pedals, and these pedals I'm gonna put them in this corner over there. I'll open it up tomorrow and test it. This wheelbase works fine. Right, the next one to test is this one. This is a go to the desktop so we're not looking into infinity. Right, this is an old system actually. This is a Ferrari F430 force feedback wheel. I've never used one before, so I mean I don't really know what to expect, but it's a wheelbase, so it will work. It should work like a wheelbase. So I'll plug that in, just so you can see. This is a. Actually, seeing this, I think I have a spare one of these somewhere, so I might be able to get it out and add it to the other T150. But this is how some of the Thrustmaster clamp screws look. There's another one that's more plastic, but I think this superseded that because this is stronger. So I'm gonna attach this. I've not tested this yet, so I don't know if it works. I hope it does. Otherwise we'll be down one. Right, so that gets plugged in over there. You can see it's not been used for a while. As soon as you plug it in, all these lights come on and it seems to be working. But of course, to get force feedback, you need to plug it in. So I need an adapter. I've got an adapter with this one, so I'm gonna pull that, and yeah, let's do it that way. Right, plug that in. I do apologize if anybody's asking any questions. I can't see anything. I'm unable to look at the screens at the same time. So I've plugged that in. And I'm just wondering what all of these things are for. But anyway, no matter. Let's go and see if it's reading on the Thrustmaster software. So we've got F430 force feedback, that's fine. We've got, yeah, the rotation works. Yeah, and I do feel some resistance here. That's fine. All these buttons work. Yeah, all of this works, yeah. Okay, so let's go into Assetto Corsa Competizione and see what happens here. There's something I really like about this. It's an old wheel, but it still works. And you know, this, if the force feedback is good, then this is, I mean, okay, so it's only got 180 or thereabout of rotation, which is not much. But and it's also, you also don't really need much more than that. So I think that's okay. Let's see. First, let's see the options, what it's saying, controls. Okay, throttle. Okay. Okay. Brake. Brake works. Shift up. That works. Shift down. Okay. Okay. Let's back up, and go and drive. I'll be really encouraged if this works fine, because this is an old wheel. It's obviously being passed over, it's sold for cheap. Maybe £20 or something for it. So let's drive.
Green light, give it all you can.
Pedals or the pedal inputs. So controls, throttle, inverted, brake, inverted. Okay. Escape and drive. Sensitivity in there because it's only got 180 degrees of rotation. So let's see if we can do anything about that. Controls, rotation. All right, let's try that. Again, I'm not feeling any road effects, so save and exit and drive. Okay. So I've got left, I've got right. I've got gas, I've got brakes. Okay. Okay. Sometimes these things just seem like they're alive. I get the feeling that I'm going to end up with just 4 working systems because I don't have very much faith in this. I've tried it out. This Fanatec system, I've tried it out. I couldn't get it to run. Couldn't get the force feedback to run, but let's see. We'll try it out tonight and maybe we'll get it working. Controls. Yeah, that all works. That's fine. Road effects. 100%. Back. I'm pretty sure there's no issue here. Start session. Let's go.
Green light. Give it all you got.
This out. So we've got 2 T150s, one with a dodgy pedal. I think I know what's wrong with those pedals. I think the calibration for the what's it called, for the potentiometer is out. Somebody's opened it and they've not been able to calibrate it properly, so it stopped working, or it's just dirty. So I'll open that tomorrow. Don't tempt me to do it tonight, because I'm easily tempted. Right, so another working one. And before I put this away, I'll keep the pedals to test out that T150. So this can go sit over so that's plugged in. And we need pedals plugged in. Wheelbase with the T500 wheel. So, alright, I know what to do here. I'm going to use a different button arrangement to test this out. But yeah, we'll be able to test this. Now, this T300 base used to be my base, my wheelbase. So I got myself a Moza steering wheel. Funny enough, I sold this. Turned out it wasn't working properly. They returned it. I gave them a different T300 wheelbase that I got from somebody around the corner who had problems with his. I fixed it, and then when this one came back, I replaced it with that one, and then this one was left with me for this project that I'm doing to support Nigerian racers. So here we are. I've looked at it. I believe it's working. Got steering. Okay, set to PS3. So the PS3, sorry, the T300 and the T150, you have to set them to PS3, not PS4, so that they work on PC. And then we've got throttle. That works. Brake. That works. But I've got to invert both of them. Now, these brake pedals are a bit rubbish. There's no resistance, so you're not really able to control your braking force. Oh well, you're less able to control your braking force than you would otherwise be. So I can use the buttons for now for shifting up and down. But the idea here is to get a proper T300 wheel with paddle shifters. And this I'm selling or obtain in some way a T500 base. We'll see how that goes. So back up, go into single player, start session. Drive.
Green light, go, go, go.
Start TMX this week, and I will test that out as well. But before we jump off this stream, we'll do one more test, and that's on this Fanatec CSR. I don't think it will work, but I guess I'm a bit disappointed with this Thrustmaster F430. Will I get proper force feedback? I don't know. But these work. These are good. One of our community members here in the UK has actually promised me a T300 steering wheel to go with this T300 wheelbase. So that's good. So the last one is this relic. This is Naughties. I think it's 2006 or 7. It's really old. But if we can get it to work on the PC, then it's good, you know. Nothing wrong with it if it works. The pedals are quite robust. They work. I've tested those. It's just the force feedback in the steering wheel that I didn't get much from. So let's how does this work? These different adjustment systems. Everybody has to do their own differently. Even if they design it and they know it's not a good design, they still have to do it differently so that they're not the same as everybody else. Right. Alright, so switch this off. Switch this off. Switch this off. Confirm and exit. And then let's see. Fingers crossed, but I don't think so. I doubt very much that this will work because it didn't when I first got it. But I didn't pay very much for it, so we're okay. We're okay. Overall, we're quids in. So there is what's it called? It does calibrate. It seems to work fine. It's recognized, I think. Do I have to press that? No. Okay. So it's not coming up there, but that's okay. Let's open the Fanatec control panel. See if we'll find anything. No Fanatec device plugged in. You're lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So what's going on here? That switches it off. Okay. So got everything working, but no response now. For some reason I'm not getting anything. Windows D. Windows D. Not that one. Right. So, I used to get it recognized. For some reason it's not recognized now. An error has been encountered which prevents the wheelbase from working properly. When clicking OK, the driver will attempt to repair itself and solve the problem. Please close now FanLab or any game which is using the Fanatec wheel before clicking OK. Well, I can't close that, can I? Okay, all games are closed. So, I've been through all of this already. Didn't really work. But maybe something else will happen today. But other than that, you must restart your system. I don't want to restart my system. I'm connected to YouTube. Of course. Yes. Yes. I do not have a shifter. Well, this is new. This isn't quite what it used to do, but it's very similar to this. So it keeps trying to establish a connection, and then it comes back and does this over and over again. Yes, I know that I haven't restarted my system like it asked me to, but I've tried that before, and we keep going round and round in circles. So, tell you what, before I restart this computer to see if this is going to work out, I'll just finish the recording here. We've got 4 complete sets that work, except for 2 sets of pedals where the brake pedals are not working. So I'm gonna open up one of the sets and see if I can find an issue. The other one, I know the issue was a broken pedal, so I'm gonna repair that, put a new pedal in there and get that running, and then by the time I'm done with this, I hope to have 4, at least 4 wheels and pedals. But then I could have 5, depending on whether the one that I'm expecting to arrive works. If that works, I'll have 5 pieces of kit to ship out to Nigeria. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this. Hold on, let me get my phone over so that I can have the YouTube. Sorry, so I can have the Instagram video in front of me. I'm just gonna pull the power out of that and move it. Right. Alright, so let's go. And I'm going to reduce that. Alright. And turn that camera around. Right, so in closing this video, why am I doing this? When I started my attempts to get prepared for the FIA Motorsport Games in 2022, October 2022, and I've said this so many times, I knew that I was doing this not for myself, because look, I've passed myself by dates. I'm over 40, and I'm not trying to be the next best racer. I'm rather trying to use my position and the opportunity that I had to go to that event to encourage young Nigerians to get involved in sim racing as a way to access motorsport. I raced myself. You can see my rig behind us there. Don't know if we can turn this a bit. You can see my rig behind us there. I race with a Moza R5, and I thoroughly enjoy sim racing. And so I'm just going to move this microphone so that it's getting my voice. So I thoroughly enjoy sim racing, and I can see clearly how it is connected to motorsport, and I want others to be able to feel that. Too many of my community members have no direct access to racing equipment, and I want to be able to get more people racing. Also, the simple fact, probably call it selfish, that when we arrange races, I don't want the starting grid to be empty. There are not many of us that are able to race week in, week out, and when I can't race, it's like the races don't hold because we don't have enough people, and that's not cool. So we really want to get more people racing, really want to have more Nigerians involved in this, and this is why I'm doing this. And nobody's asked me to do it, nobody's paying me. The only person that is allowing me to do itself is even my wife, to take money out of our personal savings to go and buy all of this equipment. None of it was given to me for free. I bought all of it, even the ones that don't work. I bought them just to try out, so that we can see what we can get together to send out to guys, so that guys can race. I don't think I'm anybody's savior. I don't think I'm going to save anybody by doing this. I just want to race, and I want people to race with me. I want others to enjoy this, and that's why I'm doing it, because I'm passionate about it, and I think other people will enjoy it as well. If there are any people that want to support this, send me an email, shegun@simracing.ng. If there are any people that want to race and have equipment, join the Sim Racing Nigeria community. You can find our details on our Instagram page, in our in our Instagram bio. So you guys on YouTube, if you head over to Instagram to go and check out our Instagram bio, you'll see all of the details to get connected on our WhatsApp group. And you guys on Instagram, if you're not already on the WhatsApp group, what are you doing? Join this the community. Let's get racing. I've been seeing that some people have been joining the stream on Instagram. Some people have been commenting. Thank you for getting involved in your own way. If you want to support this, just get in touch. Otherwise, join me and look forward to races that are more generously attended, right? So as you can see, my voice is slowing down a little bit because I'm tired and it's about time to go and sleep. But I just wanted to do this video so that I can show what it is I'm planning, get the equipment tested, because I haven't really got it tested. And I'm just thinking, can you imagine, I would have sent this rubbish out to somebody and I would have told them, yes, I sent you force feedback, and they would have got this and they would have said, Uncle Shegu, is this how force feedback is? I'm not hearing anything from the steering wheel. This is junk. This is not force feedback. This is maybe when force feedback was a baby. This is what it was. But this is not what we're using in this day and age. So we're going to just throw that aside. Of course, this Fanatec CSR, I do desire to get this running because I think this can be a good cheap old wheel that works. I've already seen when I plugged it in, it came to life, it calibrated and stopped, ready for action. But I'm obviously not plugging it into an ecosystem that it's used to. This was designed around the time when Windows 8 and Windows 7 were used, and we've since then come Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, right? That's where we are now. So that tells you how far back this goes. So yeah, I'm going to check out now. I'm gonna see the kit that I've got coming in before I ship these out. See if I can get 5 complete kits. And I'm not looking for anything fancy. The ones I'm buying are T150s, TMXs, T300s maybe, but those are still quite valuable on the market. The only reason I'm sending this one out is, one of our guys, I really do want to encourage him, so I'm gonna get him a T300. It's already got a name on it, so anybody that's thinking that you want to poke your nose and collect T300, come out your eye. So it's going to one of our guys. He's gonna get that, but the others are going to go to community members, just anybody. I've already identified some people, gonna get them racing, and then I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna keep going as much as I can take out of my own pocket, as much as I can find cheap equipment. I'll keep going, and if you want to support that, that would be really lovely. I'll stop there. Thank you for tuning in, and if you watch this later, thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking with us. I prefer to do live videos on YouTube, on Instagram, because I really don't have time for editing at the moment. Maybe when things pick up, I'll need to get somebody to help me edit, or I might just find the time to do it myself. So let's go to bed. We're done here. Have a lovely evening. See you later on YouTube, on Instagram. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye. Now I have to figure out how to turn these things off. End video. start when I wanted to. Try to get the kids into bed. Gotta sort things out in the house. And here we are. Right. This thing is still running. This thing is still running.